Hi, Truptti ji. Super excited to have you here. You are such
Thank you so much.
yeah. I think there's some magic in your energy whenever you are wherever. I don't know how you bring smiles to people with your soft and gentle presence. That's what I've always felt about you. And probably that is one of the very big reasons why you're shining forth so beautifully as a coach, also, because you have that persona in you. However, wherever we are walking in this journey, so many of fellow coaches, life coaches, healers, they really are starting the journey with a very pure intention of helping people. But there are many doubts that come on the way while we are walking on that journey. So walk us through what was your internal turmoil and what were your conflicts before joining, which made you join my program and come, like we've come so far already. But I really want to know from you what were your reasons to think I need a business coach and what were your problems that you are facing before joining me.
So thank you so much, Veena, for this warm welcome. And I feel that, I also connected with you because of your energy. You also light up the place wherever you go, you know. So I think that was a deep connection I had with you, and that's what gave me the confidence to jump into your program because there was something about you and the way you came across, that gave me the confidence that yes, I can explore this area and I can do better for myself. So marketing was not my forte. And I just didn't know how to go about it, right? So that's when I approached you that, how do I go about doing this marketing and what kind of content should I put up and how do I reach my ideal clients and audience, right? And I just didn't know ABCD of this. And even clarity of my niche, of course, I knew I'm a healer and hope and open and all that, but how do I reach the pain points and how do I reach out to my audience? And that's when, you came like an angel, like literally an angel into my life. Like, see, your deep knowledge about marketing and not just the technical part, I should say, but even that emotional and energetic part, which actually reaches the audience, which actually gave me that strength to, gave me that content, gave me that confidence to put out that content every day, right? And your strategy is what really worked. You were putting systems together really work, which I did not have before I joined your program. I just didn't have systems in place. So every day I remember whenever we had these meetings, you used to insist, put the system in place, put that system in place. So I always used to wonder, what is this system, So then when I started working with you and then clarity came, and then I realized it's so much easier when you actually put systems together. It made a lot of sense to me, so that I should really be thankful, like when we put systems together. And every single day when you actually showed up as to what content, like literally spoon feeding us, it can't get better than this. Like literally spoon feeding us as to what content to be put out on a daily basis, showing up every day for your clients, it really worked wonders. So I think that whatever I missed out and I could not reach my audience, I could easily reach them after a point.
Wow, that's amazing.
Gave me a
And
lot of clarity and gave me a lot of action steps to be taken actually.
yeah. And I also feel, Trupti, that you were always a very sincere client. You would really put everything in place the way you were told. One more thing that I really want to highlight here is that there is a very big problem that I see, which is happening currently in the industry, is that a lot of life coaches are either selling their programs for completely free or they're charging very, very low ticket, like 5,000, 3,000 rupees for their programs. And they think that this is how they have to grow their business. What do you felt that we are not doing any 5K 10K programs in our community? We are only focusing on a high ticket, at least a 25 30K, like a mid ticket, and then the next level is your 1 lakh and above. So what do you think as a beginner? Do you think it really makes a lot of sense to have some cash flow happening so that it can boost your confidence and you can make some investments in your journey?
So it's a very good question, Bina, because this is what I felt when I joined your program. If you remember my initial days when
Yes.
I thought that I could not rise above 1,000 and 2,000, at that point of time, I was also charging like bare minimum of 1,000 and 2,000 because that was the energy that I was aligning with, right? That was the energy that I was aligning with, and and I thought that that much only I could give. But it is not that, I feel there's a potential for all kinds of clients, and those who align to you will any which ways reach you, irrespective of what price you charge. And it is not the price, actually, it's your energy which is reaching out, right? If you think you are going to charge only 1,000 or you're capable of giving only 1,000 or 2,000, even their mindset will only be that much. But if you give out that frequency of 25K or 1 lakh, we are giving our heart and soul into this program, right? To transform their lives, to make them a better person, to live, make them live their highest version, right? Then actually price should not matter. When we give for physical ailments so much of money, when we go to a hospital and just spend in a flash so much of money, then this is mental problems which actually cause these physical ailments, right? Then people should not think of paying that kind of money and think twice about paying this kind of money, right? I always feel 1,000, 2,000, it's just, that frequency and that energy level is also very low. If you really want shifts in your life, then you should have the confidence that whatever you are giving out is also going to reach them fully, and they will benefit from this kind of packages and programs and all that we are giving out from our heart and soul, right? So
It's
I feel that
beautiful.
that's not the money. It is like that 1,000, 2,000 is really low kind of energy, and I feel that much only is expected when you give out that kind of money, and that kind of program is also very different. But what
Yes,
we are giving out in your community, how you are training us, and the kind of thing that we are doing is completely different. It is like life shifting programs, right? So then
yeah,
money should not matter.
absolutely. And people who pay money, they pay attention. So the
Yes,
bigger is the money they
people who
pay, the
pay
bigger.
money pay attention, because you give 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 also, then the value of the program is also that much.
That
It
much.
is only
Yes.
that much. But when you give 25K or when you give this 1 lakh or something like that, you really take that pain to shift. You really take that pain to make time for mental processes, and make the time for journaling, meditation, whatever we are doing in our space, right? So it
Yes.
is so money is a very big thing, that when you give, you also getting triple or much, much more.
Absolutely. And I have seen your journey, the way your receiving has opened in the last few months. And, now the way you effortlessly speak about money. So we say that it's a strategy, but it's actually not a strategy, right? So I really want to know what has been your biggest aha moments in the journey. We do a lot of sales practices in the community. We do objection handling. All of this happens. And I think you were one of those people who picked up these things very quickly, even during the practice sessions. So I really want to know that how did that help you in your sales process, and what was one of your aha moments, if you could just share for everyone to be inspired.
My biggest aha moment in your program is that, I always thought I'm selling myself, you know, but when you kept telling us it's not you, it is your program that you're selling, like, I always kept thinking that I have to show up, I have to sell myself, and I have to show that energy, but it is not me. I'm selling a world class program. I have learned from the best of mentors, right? And
Yes.
I'm selling that program. I am making them do those kind of techniques and tools which will transform them. And I never, I may have had less confidence in myself, but I had a lot of confidence in that program. So that really, really shifted, that really, really shifted in me as a person, as a trainer and a healer also, that yes, the program can give wonderful results. This is not me. I have so much confidence in the program. So my energy just shifted. When you kept saying you are talking about the program, you're selling the program, and not selling yourself. It's not about you. It's
Yes.
about the program. So that was a huge aha moment. And after that, sales just happened so quickly, because it was never about me. It was a divine alignment which came through. And the other thing was, like, it was always like, energy talks. Whether
Yes.
we talk or we don't talk, energy always, always talks. And that you kept repeating, like, your confidence, your energy, whatever you have is going to talk. So until unless you don't make up your mind, if you are not confident from within, then how much of you portray outside is going to show. So the work you did even in the community as to aligning yourself, with your own energies. Letting go of all those stuck up emotions. What are you scared of? What is holding you back? Right? We have worked not only about marketing, but we have also worked through, what is holding us back, our confidence, our nervousness about our pricing, right? All that also played a huge important role. So when we work through all these things, then, the whole game shifted for me.
Wow.
Everything shifted. My energy shifted, and the way I conducted everything shifted, because I know now there was something bigger in play, right? So
Yes.
yes, I really think those were the huge aha moments for me in the program. Yes.
And Trupti, one thing I'll really praise you here is because you are a person who kept on being hopeful, and I have seen you doing a lot of inner work. Like you were just not only doing the tactics and the tools. Yes, of course, you were doing that. We all have to do that. But as a person, I saw you doing a lot of inner work also in the journey. Right there, yes, there were moments of doubts. Yes, you were scared sometimes, but then you kept on going, you kept on working on your own energy, your own vibration, you kept on aligning yourself, and of course whatever result you've got is a result of whatever inner work you were doing also at that point on your own self. So as healers and life coaches, we have to never stop that work, because every next level calls for something different from us, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So I really want you to tell people that, from where you were, what are your results now, and how they can also take that inspiration from you, that if you can do it, they can do it too. So
Yes.
please walk us through,
Absolutely.
because when you are new, you don't believe that these things are possible. You don't believe, oh, I can actually close 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupee client initially, like when you're just starting out, you don't have that belief. But I have seen you evolving so much. So tell us from where you were when you started, where you are today, what kind of results are you producing today, how much you've produced, and what is your how do you want to inspire all the people who are listening to you from your journey?
Yeah, Beena. So I remember when I started off, like, of course, there was low confidence, and I didn't believe that I could produce results. And that time I remember charging 1,000, 2,000. You remember those days, and you were like, "What are you all doing?" Like, remember,
Yes,
1,000, four
yes.
figures. Like, what are you all doing? It's a waste of time. You all are high ticket coaches. You cannot be charging 1,000, 2,000. It's a pure waste of time. But I never believed that I can charge more than that. I felt that that was it. More than this, I cannot do. And I remember you used to tell me, and of course everybody else, that I want 5 to 6 DC calls on a daily basis. I'm like, who does 5 to 6 DC calls every day? Like, that's it. Maybe some really good high ticket coaches who do something like this. And I never believed that I could do it. Then I really worked within myself, my inner work, all the blockages, everything, the insecurity, the doubt that kept me stuck in my place for such a long time. And of course, thanks to your support and constant encouragement, and reassurance. I remember once I called you and I just broke down so badly, like, I was like, I can't do this. I just can't do this. And you're like, no, just keep going. And something that told me that, okay, let me show up for myself, let me show up. So then I concentrated only on my inner work. Like, I did my own healing, my own transformation. And then I got the confidence. Then I realized that I can really do well. When I started seeing that people are getting results, that also boosted my confidence, that people are getting results. That really helped me a lot. And together with the content and marketing strategies and everything put together, I think from just 4 figure, now I'm like 6, 7 figures now. So it's really, really helped me. And basically, it was just the energy shift. Where you are stuck, you need to know, release all those blocks and gain that confidence. Like, that yes, this work, miracles are happening. And now I'm in a position where I'm doing 4, 5 DC calls every day, and I'm telling you, Pina, I don't have the time now. I really don't have time. I literally, I'm like, okay, I really need some time. Can I have some extra hours? Like.
And how confidently do you pitch your high ticket?
Yeah, it's so confident. It's like, I don't think twice before saying my price. I think because I know the value that's going to go out and the transformation that people are going to get out of such programs, right? So I know that my divine aligned clients are definitely going to come to me. That confidence also I have got. Before I was desperate and I was in a situation of lack, but now that is not the case. Now I know that my divine aligned clients are naturally, effortlessly, easily going to come to me.
Wow.
So the energy is
That's
completely changed. Completely. I feel I'm in
pure
abundance and I can't be thankful enough to God for this. And
good.
of course to you for really standing by me and giving me that reassurance and confidence and seeing through this journey. I see seeing through, and every time whenever I messaged you, call you, you're always there for me. So I really should thank you for that. Really, really.
Thank you. And that's pure alignment, I can say. I can really see that in you. So, on an average, how many closings are you making these days, Trupti?
On an average, in a month, I can say I'm doing around two, three closings in a month, like
Yes.
high ticket clients. I'm closing that. And I've started my group programs also.
Hmm.
So that is also picking up slowly. So
Wonderful.
now, I'm hoping that everything takes off very well.
Yes, it will. And it is already happening because you are so beautifully aligned to your mission, to your vision. And it's really not about us, it's really something that the divine wants to flow through you. And
Yes,
we are just not obstructing, we are not coming in the way. We are just
yes,
taking ourselves out of the picture and
yes,
allow that thing to flow through us. So
absolutely.
thank you for being such a
I
divine.
remember
Yes.
a day, I remember I messaged you and I called you that then one day I closed three clients. It was a hat trick. You
Yes, it was
remember
a
I
hat trick.
messaged
Yes,
you?
yes, yes.
It was like a hat trick, and I was like, wow, even I was like stunned and surprised. So, just magic happens and you just have to believe in it. Yeah.
So, one last piece of love, inspiration, and your, whatever you've learned so far from your energy, from your whole experience, what is that last inspiring words you would like to give to all the people who are listening to you so that they don't give up on their journey? Because when one life coach, one healer gives up because of not being able to monetize their journey, somewhere their own confidence crashes. So many more lives that could have got impacted because of them, they also don't get that light. So just believing in this, that no, they need to stand up and they can do it. What will be your words of love, inspiration, and hope to them?
So I always tell my clients, and as a whole open healer, I always believe that if something is not working out for you, that means something within you is blocked and stuck. So you really need to do your inner work. And trust me, when we actually sit down and do this healing work and transformation work, that's when shifts happen. You have to trust and surrender that the universe always wants to give you an abundance, but something within us is blocking it, right? So we really have to trust that, that okay, let's just sit with ourselves, work on ourselves, and then you will see the results. 100%. The universe can never go wrong. It's always giving us. So if something is blocking it, that means something within us is not happening. So we have to just release it, and then you will see miraculous shifts in your life. You'll align body, mind, and soul, and that's when the magic happens. So I just want to reach out to all those coaches out there and tell them that just trust and surrender. If something is stopping you, just do your inner work and you will see that magic happening. The universe always wants to give you an abundance.
Wow, beautiful. And can you see the infinite, infinity in Trupti's logo?
Yeah,
That totally signifies that whatever you need is available in infinite volumes in this
yes.
universe. The
And that's
only
why I chose this logo.
Yes, the only resistance we have our own ego showing up in between. And once
Absolutely.
we remove that, you just become that magnet to miracles. Trupti has become that. I have become that. I can really say
Yes.
that. And we wish that each one of you, if you want just one takeaway from the entire conversation both of us have had, just believe that the universe is there to give you more and
Yes.
more of what you truly desire. So, whatever is coming in between, if you can't see the result, if you can't see the magic, if you can't see the numbers, trust the process. Trupti has trusted the process. I have trusted the process. Even today we face so many challenges. Every single day we are finding out ways to come out of, there are things when you're handling a business, there are next level issues, next level challenges, and when you
Absolutely.
want to grow. Yes. So, but when you are in that kind of surrender, in that kind of energy, everything happens. You just have
Everything
to believe.
flows.
Yes, it just flows. So thank you, Trupti, so much for your beautiful words and for inspiring each one of us who's listening to you, because it's just not about us any longer.
Yes.
If we have been blessed with some abundance, it's our sole responsibility that we pass it on to others, because we really were also in that same place where so many of
Yes.
us are. And
Right.
that kindness and that gentle gesture that you shared with us, it's really appreciated. May you be blessed with all, much much more, abundance. And I wish to see you as one of the top healers and coaches in the country. And I know that probably that day is not very far. So let's just keep going with the same energy, the same vibration that we're sharing right now.
Thank you so much, Beena. Thank you so much for being a guiding angel in my life and a guiding angel in so many other lives. I'm sure that, I just request whoever is still standing on the fence whether to join a program or no. I think it's a brilliant program with superb content. I think you should not think twice. It'll make a world of difference to you. Please just jump in. I would say that to them. And she's a brilliant coach, all the time hand holding you every point of time. So please do join in and all the very best. Thank you so much, Beena.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Trupti. Thanks a lot.